Welcome back to the second match of the 11th event of the League of the Holy Grail. It's the same map as the match before. This time we have Blandia versus Crusade though. Blandia being Team Baldwin and Crusade Team Saladin. Team Saladin won last round with Sturgy against Batania. Now they have Crusade. Blandia is starting over here. Oh no, that's Crusade is starting over here this time. And Blandia over here. Blandia has 5 infantry, full sergeants. While Crusade I mean, has some more skirmishing power. 2 rebel, 1 heavy archer, the Khan's Guard, and 1 mounted archer, which is an interesting choice. Crusade seems to just hold this side for now, while Blandia is pushing over the bridge with all their infantry. Crusade will probably want to not engage the sergeants, but to annoy them with mounted archers and all their skirmishing power. Yeah, we see the mounted warriors getting some shots off. Yeah, he already got no kills, but 700 points, so that's good. Oh, one of the rebel pushes out against the sergeant. One of the sergeants was a bit separated from the rest. But even then, I'm not sure. I don't think this is a good fight for the sergeant. Maybe a bit too overzealous. Yeah, that the rebel is gone. At least he allowed the mounted warriors some shots. But then again, you see the mounted warriors minus 2 kills because the rebel blocked the shots into the sergeants. So that's a pretty horrible start for Team Crusade. Lost 1 rebel and the mounted warrior. I mean, he has done some damage. There goes. Yeah, the AI of the sergeants are getting a bit confused. He needs to tell them to look into a certain direction. I think that might still not work. They're all looking over here, and the mounted warrior is just getting some horrifying shots in there. Oh my god. Kind of love it though. Love to see skirmishing and etc. do well against full infantry. Rebel is fighting here. Oh, and we have a Khan's Guard here on the wall. I don't think I like the position of that Khan's Guard. Like, it's so dense, and like all these behind, they're not even shooting. No, I don't like this. I feel like he would have been much better up here on the hill in loose formation. Like this guy is shooting and this guy, maybe this guy, but they're like, oh, no one is shooting. Yeah, don't think that was a good play on the Khan's Guard there. You would think that like shooting from a wall like this is a good choice, but yeah, there's just not enough space for them to shoot. The Khan's Guard brought maces and shields though, so that's good. Like, they will do well against the sergeant. Well enough. Oh, and yeah, this situation is good. I feel like the sergeant should just take their losses and run away over the bridge. Yeah, one of them is doing exactly that, to see. Because this situation is horrible. She's getting shot at from the mounted warrior from one side, and the Khan's Guard is being used as a pseudo heavy infantry with the shields and maces. Very, very well played from the mounted archer here. Very well, very nice. And there they go. Just one sergeant left. The one sergeant who went over the bridge. Yeah, one guy complaining about, yeah, it was kind of weird here with the AI, how they were looking over there. It might have even been that they told them to face that way and they just ignored them. The Bannerlord AI just has had its weirdness sometimes. Still, well played, I think, from Kuzat, either way. And yeah, I think Kuzat has this in the back now. Yeah, the Khan's guard might just win against the sergeant in melee with the maces. Especially if there's like a mounted warrior shooting into the back. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing now. Khan's guard goes into shield wall, so they're a bit more tanky, and horse archers shoot into the back. Excellent play. Although now he stopped shooting, probably because there's one captain here on a horse. Doesn't matter anymore though. Sergeants are dying. And there we go. A loss for Vlandia. Yeah, not sure if the build really was the problem or the position. They might go. Vlandia might go for Vanguard at this point, or even Knight. Although I think Vanguard is a better anti-horse archer unit. Or even an Arbalist. Yeah, I feel like an Arbalist would be a nice choice for Vlandia. Like a 4. Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing. For a sergeant and an Arbalist. Very nice. I think this will do well for them. Just run with the infantry over here, block this up, and have covering fire from the Arbalist. Kuzat still has the skirmishing advantage, of course, because they have more units in their units. And they also have a horse archer in addition to the Khan's guard. So I guess Vlandia might just rush and rely on the Arbalists to keep the mounted archer off their backs. Kind of what they're doing right now. I think the Arbalist also moved over the bridge. Might not actually be an Arbalist, but like the heavier one. Sharpshooter. I think this might be a sharpshooter, not an Arbalist, yeah. Which have, I think, the highest range of every shooting unit in this game. They're pretty good. The Khan's guard goes on the wall again. I don't like this position. I feel like the sharpshooter could just take a loose formation down here and shoot this Khan's guard into death. Like there are these the wall shields them a little bit from archer fire, but I don't think enough. There goes. Captain of the Khan's guard can just shoot down here. It's a good position for him at least. But there he goes. Sniped by the sharpshooter. The wrath of the sharpshooter. Don't underestimate the sharpshooter, my dudes. Okay. Yeah, the sharpshooter were a very good choice. I might have gone for Arbalist instead, but they fulfill a very similar role. Okay, it looks like one of the sergeants pushed up here, which you would think is a good thing to catch like an archer melee, but the problem is that archer has shields and maces again, and the horse archer is taking advantage of the situation. It's the same thing as we had earlier over there. And that sergeant is gone. Also Kuzite has one spear infantry instead of 2 rebel this time. 1 spear infantry and 1 rebel. The spear infantry is charging into them, which is not good for the spear infantry, but is good for these mounted archers who can shoot into them. Arbalists opts to go into shield wall and block them off. It's a very even fight so far, I'd say. Arbalists are into a little bit of a shootout with the mounted warrior now. But they're having problems with their formation again. The formation is like they're facing over there and there. Then again, even if this crossbow dies, you know, he shielded this block of sergeant from the mounted archer at least. Now we have a fight here between a rebel and a sergeant. Pretty one-on-one, looks like it. Not sure who would win that fight. Looks to be going pretty well for the sergeant so far. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, the sergeant is slaughtering that rebel. The sergeant has the axes. I think the sergeant axes are also a very, very strong weapon. And another sergeant goes up the tower, wants to kill that annoying Khan's guard up there. And I think this time he will win it. This sergeant should probably just push the archer. He won't catch it, but he can just push it away from shooting the sergeant into the back. Yeah, and I think this time this goes to Vlandia. Very, very chaotic. People all over the place. We didn't have the well-formed battle line at any point. But yeah, I think Vlandia should win this. Maybe the mounted warrior if could win it if he had like enough time and patience. But there's so many sergeants left, and also the problem is that then again, you see the Kuzite team has 3 captains, 2 now, 2 captains versus 2 captains, and at least what is good is for Kuzite is that none of the Vlandian captains have a horse. Last point is A. Oh, the Khan's guard captain is up here, shooting down. He has a good position here. Getting some nice shots in there. Yeah, I mean, Kuzite has a lot of time still to take A. But we see someone had enough of this. Came up the tower and murdered the archer. well played. Oh, and the mounted archer gets caught, or maybe he just opted to give up, considering not much is left of his team. Yeah, but good stuff from both teams again. Vlandia played well. They pushed nicely, and the sharpshooter didn't do much necessarily, but I mean, he didn't kill much is what I'm saying, but he blocked the mounted archer, which is good, considering they have when they have 5 players and Kuzite has 4 players. It's good if one of their players blocks one of the other players who has more units. Just 1 more left now. Okay, he opts to die. Yeah, there's no way he's winning. Mounted warrior did very well again for Kuzite, the mounted archer did. Okay, this is interesting. 1 win for each team now. They're definitely very even. Kuzite is is pressed to change something now. Maybe they go all infantry. Okay, no, exactly the opposite. They ditch the Khan's Guard and replace it with a mounted archer. And Vlandir ditches their sharpshooter. I assume Vlandir expected Kuzite to go all infantry. That's why they also went all infantry. Because Vlandir and all infantry should beat Kuzite. But yeah, I think this is good for Kuzite. Vlandir doesn't really have anything to deal with the mounted archers. The thing you can't forget about mounted archers is though that they're like we saw mounted archers doing well every time these last rounds, but the mounted archer player is a good player. Like if you lose your concentration or let them get chased down your mounted warriors, your mounted archers, they will die horribly. You have to be on top of your micro all the time. Looks like we have the rebel in here. The 2 rebel. There they are. At least one of them is here. Okay, 1 rebel here and 1 rebel here. Okay, this rebel takes the fight here. Don't think that is a good fight for the rebel. No. No, it's not a good fight. This rebel will die. Maybe some mounted archer can capitalize on that. They try to, but just was over too fast. This thing, on the other hand, is better. The rebel going into shield wall here, blocking the peasant levy, letting the mounted archer shoot in. Mounted archer needs to get in a position quickly and shoot into this. They need to capitalize on that rebel dying, because it will die. It's just a matter of time. Okay, but this is good. 1 mounted archer here and 1 here, shooting them from both sides. But the Vlandir team does exactly the right thing and splits up. 1 chasing the 1 horse archer and 1 the other. You just can't turn your backs on horse archers. That you shouldn't really do that. I mean, they are doing that right now here, but not for long. They're gonna run in there, I assume. Let's see what the last point is. Last point is A, which is probably not that good for Kuzite. All the points are kind of open. Can take position with the horse archers up here and over there. Vlandir might go for just block this path up here with infantry and block this off. That might work for them. The peasant levy has some massive shields here. I think that's the looted shields or something. No, that's a sturgeon thing. Not quite sure. Oh, I like the symbol. Red circle on white. Looks good. Yeah, I don't think the Mount Warriors will win this. They might, but it's gonna be hard. They're running out of time also. The rebel played a bit too aggressive there for my liking. They didn't give the horse archers enough time to shoot. Okay, but there we go. Mounted warriors are getting some good shots in now. Not quite sure what they are killing. Something. I guess this one, yeah. You see this one? They're just facing in weird ways sometimes. But they really need to kill a lot is the problem. Like picking off one unit there, here and there is not enough for them to win this game. Oh, and now this mounted warrior, mount archer, it's kind of caught up here. Not great, yeah. And they have one star left for the mounted warrior to take A. They try to contest it here for a little bit, but yeah, it's over for Khuzait now. Well played from Landia for sure. After that first loss in the first round, they got their bearings and turned it around. Khuzait might go for all infantry now, but Khuzait all infantry is it can work, but only if you catch the enemy off guard with it. All sergeants should win against all rebel. Landia might also change something up, although they don't really need to. It worked for them, so why change it? Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Same thing again. 4 sergeants and peasant, and yeah. Khuzait went for all rebel. Yeah, now it just depends on how the infantry engagement goes. I think the Vlandian infantry should definitely have a slight advantage overall. The Khuzait rebel might have some stones to throw at least. they have like their little stones at the side. So they have a little bit of skirmishing power, which is not much, but it is something, I guess. Landia is going over the river. The rebel going around here. Looks like all of them. Maybe one is somewhere over there. Yeah, one rebel is here. 3 here, and 1 over there. Okay, yeah, this position is not bad for Khuzait. This rebel, oh no, this rebel shouldn't engage like this. No, this is horrible. It's a horrible engagement. You need to go around and get a wrap on them. Yeah, I don't think it's looking good for Khuzait. Then again, you can see the kill feed on the right, but the rebel have a lot more units than the sergeants. Still, I'm seeing so much red killing teal. It's like they're all here now. Maybe there was some engagement over there. Doesn't look like it. Oh, no. We have a rebel over here. Chase. Oh no, this is bad for Khuzait. There's like a bunch of rebel chasing a half-dead sergeant. Oh, not even sergeant, peasant. Yeah, this is a very good play by the peasant. Just run away. He enabled his team to not get charged in the back by that rebel. There we go. 45 rebel left. Yes, I don't think that rebel will win it. Too many sergeants left. And they get a wrap on the poor rebel. Completely surrounded. Rest in peace. And there we go. Win for Vlandia. 3-1. Well played. Good game. I like the first win of Kuzite in the first round, but yeah, the infantry power of Vlandia was just too much. On a more open map, this would have been something else. But yeah, GG.